So now the question becomes, what do we do with this enormous Greek debt? Now set at $250 billion, which is enormous if you divide it by the number of people in the country. Well, step one obviously is to go to the World Court in The Hague, just the way Greece did in 1939, and present the same case again, with new circumstances, obviously, and make the case that instead of paying foreign investors, Greece has the right to save that money and use it internally for its own citizens. Now this, at the very least, will give you a year or two of breathing space until the court gets itself together and, let us hope, decides in favor of the Greek people. But should the court decide against Greece in this matter, then the next step is to sell citizenship. Yes, Greece will become such a paradise compared to other countries under this grand strategy because of the synergistic effect, the synergy of the whole plan. Becomes such a remarkably better place to live that people will be dying to get Greek passports. So you offer Greek passports for $2 million, euros per passport, or the equivalent in drachma. Now, first of all, that 250 billion or 240 billion, Greece at this point, if Greece wishes to pay that off, can offer the famous haircut, an offer to pay 50%, and I'm sure the creditors will jump at it, and in any case, that's for the Icelanders to help you negotiate. So you can negotiate that 250 down to 120, and everybody probably be very happy to get 50 cents on the dollar of that debt. Now at that point you sell simply 60,000 Greek passports at $2 million a piece. All right. Well, there are so many millionaires. There are lots of people who got $2 million for Christmas bonus. So I think you'll even have to be very selective and go through the applications from people and pick the 60,000 you want. But these people, you'll welcome them to Greece. You give them a medal for helping Greece pay off its debt, and you'll give them a nice ceremony with the medal, make them welcome in Greece, because in fact they will be bailing out the population. But bringing in 60,000 new people, new citizens, that's less than 1%, so it's not going to create any kind of shock in terms of sociological impact. But above all, it's going to bring more wealthy people into Greece. And there's really nothing wrong with that if the tax burden is shared properly by everyone, which is guaranteed by the T-tax. So there you have it, citizens of the world, $2 million. You can come to a country where you have really the fastest and best medical care on earth because of the hours and the location of the federal medical centers. You have access to all substances that you need for the rest of your life without having to beg, all right? And you have simply better schools for grammar school students, primary school students. Your children, when you come to Greece, will be in a much better school system, which will teach them a lot more than any other school system you'll be able to find. So I hope you see that Greece will have no trouble selling off 60,000 passports if it comes down to that. But I believe the World Court is going to come down in the favor of Greece, and it won't be necessary. If it does become necessary, it will bring benefits to Greece. Besides paying off the debt, it'll bring in very well-connected citizens.